Sup bitches, I'm Kai. Now, I really don't upload to this channel that often, but I decided whatever, why not, because this specific YouTuber has really been getting on my nerves lately. The worst part is, I really wanted to like her, but after watching a few of her videos, my views upon her have gotten worse, and this video in specific and the actions afterward are what caused me to go on this channel and talk about her. Now, if you keep up with YouTube drama, you might have seen this YouTuber before, as she's done a video on Creepshow art and her faults, which I do recommend that you watch. It's a pretty good video detailing some of the things that Shannon has done wrong in terms of her content, and Shannon herself followed up with her own video acknowledging what she's done, like, go queen, I'm proud of you for taking accountability and trying to better yourself. Like, that's always a good thing. The YouTuber I'm talking about is Tobi. Now, before I get into anything, I do want to acknowledge the positives of this specific YouTuber because I do think that she does make good content. It's just her personality can be a bit much sometimes and detract from the video and the points that she's trying to make. A prime example is when she's speaking and out of nowhere, she does this like really annoying uwu cutesy voice when just like 2 seconds ago she was speaking in a really good, passionate, but concise manner. Not only that, but she swears a lot, like not even sparingly, literally every other sentence. This is most prominent when she's angry, which you'll see in this video. Her videos are pretty well edited and feature art from other artists and art from herself, which I really have to admit is actually super good. I'm an aspiring artist myself, and it's always nice to see and learn from artists who are more experienced than me. She's also a sex worker and wears that label with pride, and though it's not a business venture that I could see myself investing in, hence my whole Belle Delphine video, I do support the hustle and not taking shit from people who ridicule you for it. Now, for the faults. Recently, she uploaded a video that she soon took down, but I don't believe that she learned anything from it. Like, I actually preserved the video because I wanted to do a critique and response on it. So here's the video in question.
All right, sorry about the echo. I'm downstairs. I'm not going far into this because I literally do not have the mental energy to push myself through this entire, it's such dumb bullshit. I'm sorry, I can't. I have things that are severely more fucking important than this dumb bullshit. First, I'm blocking several drama channels, well, every drama channel and several commentary channels because I've fucking had it. I've had it. I've reached, at this point, for a while now, I've tried my best to keep my mouth shut about several topics, but I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
Okay, so right off the bat, relax. You're way too angry about drama channels, and though blocking all of them is your prerogative, chill out. Nothing happening on the internet is worth getting this upset over.
I'm sick and tired of commentary channels and drama channels that severely hyper-criticize and pick apart every single little thing that somebody does online, even though they know themselves as fucking creators that there is shit that goes on behind closed fucking doors that the public does not know about for a fucking reason. They take apart anybody's statement and they reword it conveniently to fit their fucking narrative. And I'm done. I'm fucking done.
You're screaming about drama channels being hypocritical, which is a drastic overgeneralization. Most drama channels literally report what's going on in the internet world or what's happening with the public figure. What about those channels is so hypercritical? Of course they aren't aware of what happens behind closed doors. I completely agree. But who is to say that what's happening behind closed doors isn't problematic? Not only that, but you are literally just as ignorant as these drama channels are. No one knows what's happening behind the scenes for anything unless it's made public. Your opinion, as well as the drama channel's opinion, is solely based on public information.
This is the reason why PewDiePie doesn't do Pew News anymore, because people get so fucking hyped up about dumb bullshit that doesn't fucking matter. It does not fucking matter, and I'm done. If you haven't reached it with my voice, I am severely annoyed by this. It's been going on for a long time, in a while, and I've literally reached my peak of being able to just eat the giant dog shit that is all this content. It's fucking boring and lazy and repetitive content.
Hold on, what did you say?
People get so fucking hyped up about dumb bullshit that doesn't fucking matter.
Aren't you doing the exact same thing right now? You are getting way too excited about this content that you seem to despise so much. If the content from commentary channels is so boring and lazy, then why in the world are you watching this supposed dog shit and going through it all? If you hate it so much, then like, don't watch it. No one is telling you to click the videos.
This is why I don't talk about a lot of this stuff. I don't talk about a lot of these people because besides my creep show video, a lot of the things that I like to talk to when I am hyper criticizing something, it's more picking it apart for fun and roasting. It's not like, how dare this person do this? Oh my god, this fucking tweet that they made. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. Like, no, that's so fucking time consuming and it doesn't matter. It does not fucking matter. You need to sit down and realize what's actually fucking important and what's not.
Oh no, you don't just get to skim over your creepshow art video and say that it's just for fun. You spent over half an hour picking apart and talking about the problems with her content. You don't critique and rip someone apart for fun. You do it because you want to see them get better. If this is just some fun pastime for you, then you're not critiquing anyone. You're hating on them and bullying. That video in specific literally tears apart your argument here. You can't put drama channels on blast for being hypercritical, then do the exact same thing to Shannon. What about Shannon being problematic is so important that it made you make a half-hour video on it? What about her actions really mattered that makes it different from drama channels? Not only that, but you sit here and get mad about tweets when you did the exact same thing to Shannon.
Trust me, there are tweets that I've wanted to reply to, mostly including the one that you retweeted of my tweet. Oh, there's so many of those tweets that I just want to just fucking pop off.
Whatever reasoning you had for making your video on Shannon can be applied to literally every drama video that you hate so much.
And it's not just about Shane. It's about many other kind of creators and people who have been picked apart wrongfully, I feel like, to a degree. Gabby Hanna, where everybody was down her throat, and then, oh, she comes out with a video finally talking about everything. And it's like, no matter what you do, you're going to be fucking criticized. And like, I'm sorry, like, I'm done. Like, I have shit to do, and I can't sit here and fucking hyper criticize shit. Apparently, I can't sit here and bitch about it, which is fucking hypocritical, so. I'm flawed. I'm sorry. But, like, no, I'm sorry. I support Shane Dawson. I've been a fan of his ever since 2010. I've been a fan of PewdiePie. Even when he had the video where he said death to all Jews, I'm still a supporter. I'm floor gang for life. Floor gang for life.
This is where the video gets really ridiculous. You are literally aware of how hypocritical you're being, yet you still continue to blabber on about how much you support these problematic people. This quote right here is what really gets me.
Even when he had the video where he said death to all Jews, I'm still a supporter. I'm floor gang for life. Floor gang for life.
PewDiePie quite literally made an anti-Semitic joke and you decided, oh no, that's fine. But when Shannon changes her content a bit, she gets a whole video. Hold people to the same standard, Tobi. Either it's all okay or none of it's okay. You can't just cherry pick who deserves to be criticized or not. Now, I'm unaware if you're Jewish, but regardless of whether you are or you aren't, you need to understand how that joke is going to make some people feel. It's insensitive, and people are in their right to be outraged by it. Your faves are not immune from criticism. They're people too. There's a reason people are upset with Gabby Hanna. There's a reason people are upset with Shane Dawson. Shane has associated himself with one of the worst people in the beauty community and stays silent about a video that nearly drove a 19-year-old to suicide and called it giving him a slice of humble pie. I don't know what's so humbling about false sexual assault allegations. You tell me, Tobi. Gabby is upset she's losing views and traction, blaming it on her being shadow banned when there's no explicit, real evidence of her being shadow banned at all. She is the problem and is pointing fingers at everyone but herself. People are allowed to call her out on that and hold her accountable. It's not suddenly different because you like her. It's incredible how inconsistent you are with your moral. No one cares how long you've been watching these people. Stop holding them up on a pedestal and start treating these people like what they are. Human.
I love Gabby Hanna. She has messed up, and her anger problems in the past have definitely been an issue. But I still think she's a good person. You know, there are a good handful of controversial people that I like, that these commentary channels consistently hyper criticize, and I'm done. Like, I'm legitimately done.
Look, you are completely in your right to like controversial figures, and I'm glad you acknowledge that Gabby has some faults, but because you love them does not mean that they are good people. Bad people are completely capable of doing good things and making great content, but people don't suddenly forget bad things I did to them or bad things I did in general because I decided to give a homeless man a sandwich. Life does not work that way. People don't work that way.
That, and I'm not saying all of it is like that, because there's definitely people who do deserve to be on those kinds of channels. Fucking J-Station is a fucking sociopath piece of shit, number one. Jake and Logan Paul are fucking reckless and stupid and do not take into accountability of their actions. It took oh my god, it took Logan filming a dead body, which, by the way, I'm really surprised none of his crew members were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't post this. You know, that's really honestly kind of also shocking.
What? So J-Station and the Paul brothers are pieces of garbage for not taking accountability for their actions, which the Paul brothers actually have done, but you take their apology as you will. But when your faves do bad things, then they're suddenly forgivable? This is so two-faced. And I know I've said this before, but be consistent. Hold everyone accountable for their actions, not just specific people. You are being so hypocritical in this video, it's actually insane. I'm so dumbfounded that you didn't look at this video and think, maybe I shouldn't upload this, but you did, and now it's here.
And like Onision, like those kinds of people do deserve to be on those channels because they're fucked up people. They are fucked up people, you know? But I'm done. Like, I'm legitimately done. Like, on my channel, I do kind of criticize people. Of course I do.
You don't kind of do it. You do. It's like your self-awareness is trying so hard to tell you how dumb of an idea making this video is, but your immaturity is winning the fight. The thing is, I completely support you making hypercritical videos about people. If anything, it would probably be good to make critical videos on your favorites so you can stop looking at them through rose-tinted glasses and see them for who they are. Because here you sound like an angry stan throwing a bitch fit and banging on the table because internet people said mean things about your favorite YouTuber. Literally grow up.
But it's more of a roasting and picking apart for fun, except for my Creepshow video. And that's what I want to do. I do not want to be around these hypercritical people. I'm blocking several fucking people because I'm sick of seeing it. My BPD, I can't be around this. Like, I legitimately can't be around it. I can't handle it. I've tried so many times to control it, but I've definitely seen in myself that I cannot handle being around people like that.
And here again, you bring up your Creepshow video because your self-awareness is literally screaming at you about how much of a hypocrite you're being right now. If you can't handle the content that drama channels produce, then 1, don't make hypercritical content yourself, 2, don't watch it, and 3, delete your Creepshow art video. That video is how a lot of people are finding you, and if you don't stand for content like that, then get rid of it. If you're not going to get rid of it, which I recommend you don't, it's a good video, then don't complain that other channels are doing the same thing like you are here. Don't put yourself on this moral high ground like you're not guilty too.
And I don't want to. They're fucking disgusting. Especially, I can't say that. I can't say that publicly. So, yeah, I'm sorry for this unedited bit. I just had to get this out there because I've been holding that kind of opinion back for a very, very, very long time. And I just need to talk about it. So I'm extremely sorry if you've made it through this whole video and you're like, oh, this is a crazy bitch. Yeah, I'm a little bit, but you know, I don't know. I think we should be focusing on stuff that actually matters, you know. But if I lost your support, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm standing my ground on this and I'm not changing my mind. Because I've believed this for a very long time. I've just never expressed it. So, yeah, sorry guys.
You say things like, we need to focus on what actually matters. But what are you talking about? What are the things that actually matter? Internet drama doesn't matter at all, and yet you still made a video about it, and honestly, you should have kept this opinion to yourself. I can see why you held your tongue, because there had to be something in you that told you how stupid and ignorant this video is. Yet I believe you when you say you stand firm on this, because your actions after the fact not only make you look bad, but speak volumes about your character. But before I even bring this up, I want to play a clip from your Creepshow art video.
I don't have time to sit here and have Twitter fights with people, even though the borderline personality part of my brain wants to sit here on the internet for 20 minutes, having it out with this person that doesn't agree with me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because 9 times out of 10, Even if I have this fight with them, they're not going to agree with you still. A lot of people are just so stuck in their ideals, they're just not going to listen to you. So it's a waste of time.
You say that you don't have time to spend on Twitter arguing with people you don't agree with, and not only that, use your BPD as an excuse for your lack of self-control, yet you literally spent your time arguing with someone in a tweet thread instead of ignoring them. But before I show that, I'll play the rest of the clip.
And when Satori made her video talking about this situation, she apologized again for some of the stuff that she said. Yeah, this is her second apology in this situation. You know, that thing that like grown adults do when they realize that I maybe went a little too far, a little too heated for the situation. You know, where's your apology, Shannon? Oh, you didn't do that. You know, you didn't do that. Instead, you just made a 35-minute video about it instead of just accepting her apology in the beginning and just being done with this straight there and then. You know, no more beef. Just could have just apologized. You could have just accepted the apology or just ignored it altogether. You could have done either one of those, but no. Oh, also, you made her tweet your header. Oh my God, how fucking old are you?
Tobi, how old are you? You talk about how Shannon could have ignored this apology, but instead made a 35-minute video on it, which is ironic because you made a 32-minute video on her. Not only that, but on your Twitter, you sit here and start stuff with Edwin Costa because he said mean things about your precious Shane Dawson, and when someone calls you out about what you said in the video we just went over, instead of ignoring, muting, or blocking them, you chose to ignore all of those options and reply the same corny message like a pissy child. That doesn't make them look bad, Tobi. That makes you look bad. You say people are so stuck in their ways and won't change as if that's a bad thing, which I agree with you, it is. I think once you're presented with new information, changing your perspective is a mature and adult thing to do, but you turn around and do the exact thing that you're looking down on. Tobi, you are a hypocrite, and it's honestly pitiful and disgusting that you sit here and condemn other people for the things that they did wrong and won't acknowledge your own faults. And as a black person, I find it extremely insulting that you want to ally Black Lives Matter, but advocate for people like Shane and PewdiePie. The only childish person in this equation, Tobi, is you. Literally kick rocks. That's been the video. Bye.